So guys, welcome back to another video. So somebody in my comments requested a video on how to make stadiums. So here are some tips on how I make the stadiums myself, so you guys can do the same. Because I want you guys to be like me, very talented and very, very good at building stadiums. But you already are. But yeah, these are some tips I use. So the main tip on making like the tribunes for the stadiums, if you're going to make them on each side, you would want to put every single editor setting right here. Put every single editor setting on, so to make sure that they're all on. Otherwise, if you don't do that, this is the outcome. Yeah, sure, it's alright, but it's kind of wobbly and wiggly.
Wiggly, wobbly, wiggly, wobbly, wiggly. Ooh.
And if you try to both try them together, you can't really, because look, it doesn't really let you. So when you have to do it, you have to leave gaps, and I learned that the hard way when I was trying to make my first ever stadium for my good friend, who isn't my friend anymore, but still, I made him a stadium for his club, but it wasn't the best, so I had to scrap that. And then one of my old friends, one of my good friends, he told me that you should put the editor settings on, so that's what I do, so make sure you put every single editor setting on, and then there you go. So now, not only can you put them together, it'll be more easier to do it, and also level it up as well. So yeah, that is actually very cool. So another thing I want to talk about is when you want to place a tunnel, you'll definitely want to use this as a tunnel. You can use different things for tunnels. You can make like a block, maybe like a block way on how to get through the tunnel. But usually I use this because it's a good tunnel and I like to use it. Now sometimes you want to put them in the corner. You can put your tunnels anywhere you like. You can put them in the corner like Old Trafford. You can put them in the middle like most clubs do, like Stamford Bridge, Anfield. But yeah, you can put the tunnels anywhere that you like. But personally, in my opinion, if you want to do something like Anfield or something like that, make sure that you always put them in the middle like this, away from the pitch, so then you have some good space. I do highly recommend that you stay into the grids, so maybe build from this line but don't go over, so leave a little bit of space there. And if you want to make your stadium a little bit more bigger, maybe yeah, just follow the grids. Trust me, the grids will help you out a lot. They help me out a lot as well. Now the next thing I do want to talk about is making corners. So if I just build a little tribune thing, just give me like 2 seconds. Right then, so there we go. So most of the time when you want to make corners, you'll have this. It will try being big and it's usually for corners, but this is absolute dog trash, so we're going to throw that away. Instead, you want to use the tribune, thinking to yourself, how am I supposed to do that? Because it doesn't let you curve it into the middle. So look, it doesn't let you do that, as you can see. So what do? You have to take one of the editor settings off. Now I know what I said before, don't take the editor settings off, but you can do that. So if you take this one off, as you can see, it will let you it'll be more flexible and you can move it around a little bit more. So just stick it into the corner here, leave a little bit of a gap out, we're going to talk about that in a minute, and then try and work your way around the corner. So something like that basically, and maybe put one tribune there, and there you go, you got a good corner. Now this gap right here, you just keep on adding tribunes. Anytime that you see a gap in the corner that you're making, come back to that. So once you work your way around, as you can see, some of it's sticking out, just go a little bit back a little bit. You can take your time on this, absolutely, because that's what I do, I take my time. And when you see a problem, make sure that you solve it. Don't just panic about it, because that's not what I do. I think about what to do that can solve the problem before I do it. So as you can see, there are some corners, there are some gaps in here. So what do? We fill in with some tribunes. Now you don't want to fill like all the way like this, you just want to stick it out a little bit, so then it looks presentable. So there you go, stick out a little bit, don't go fully in there, because look, you'll just have some tribunes sticking out. So just go like that, and then just stick it out like this, and then put one right here, and then put one right here. So yeah, that is how you make the corners. Now it will take you some time to do it, and it will be a little bit glitchy. Maybe it will. I mean, to be honest with you, this is fine. As you can see, there are some glitches because you know they're connected together, they're stuck together, but that's only for bright colors. As you can see, if you just go very far away, you can't really see the glitches, so it won't give you a seizure, just like how these colors do. Let me give you an example. So you've got this white block right here, and then you've got this white block right here. Now, if we change that block to, let's say for example, a bright color like yellow, this is what happens. Actually, hold on. This is what's gonna happen. This is basically what will happen, but it's on a pretty bigger scale, if I do say so myself. Like if you do, yeah, basically like that. So if you basically put two colors together and you put them together, this is basically what will be on your map, just seizures, basically a seizure. Now another thing I do want to talk about is how to make the tunnel interior, so what's inside the tunnel basically, and how I do it. So yeah, that's another thing you see. When you're trying to spawn stuff and it disappears, turn all your settings off and then turn them back on again, and then, yeah, be like that, just like what happened to me earlier. So put a tunnel there. Now, if you want to make a tunnel interior, there are plenty of ways to do it, but there is one technique that there's just one material that we always use, and of course it's blocks. So anytime you want to build a stadium interior, always use blocks, trust me. But make sure the blocks are not together, because obviously, like I said before, that'll give you a seizure and all that. Now if you want to make rooms, make sure you put a gap in between them, obviously, so then you have a little bit of an interior, and then you make the room as so. You can make it as large as you like. So for this example, we're obviously going to make a locker room, which is one of the reasons why I want to make the video, is to show you guys how to make a locker room. So we're going to make it like this small. You can make it as big as you want. You know, you let your imagination go wild, because that's the thing with these VRFS stadiums. It lets your imagination go wild. That's what I love about it. So yeah. Now there's another thing. If you have to, in any circumstances, put colors together, make sure they're the same color, because look, as you can see, it doesn't glitch out because they're the same color. But if it's two colors in one, then it's gonna make some monstrosity that's gonna have you make a seizure. So yeah. So the best way to use the room board, as you can see, you have to put the room board at the bottom and the top, because you know of the settings. So it's not very fun. You want to put it like directly in the middle. So what you want to do is you want to turn off these two settings: the snap to ground grid and the snap to air grid. And as you can see, you can float all around the place. So all you have to do is line it up. You may have shaky hands, but trust me, you'll get used to this. Line it up like this, and boom, it's in the middle, just like that. That's absolutely perfect for you. And then when you want to put the room table, you can do the same thing with the match board and do that, or you can use the full settings and just do it like that. But it still won't look good. But maybe you want to put it there, maybe you want to put it left or right. You don't want to make it perfect. It's whatever you want to do. But in my opinion, keep the settings off and put the room table in the middle. And yeah, there you go. And the best part about it is that we won't stack on top of each other, because we don't have the free positioning off. If we do have it off, this is what will happen. So yeah, that's another key thing. If you want to put two things together, make sure you turn free positioning off. But if you don't, then yeah, this is the outcome. If you do like that, then yeah, you just stack. That's gonna lag my game, so we're just gonna undo that. That's another thing, actually. Another thing. If you want to undo stuff, like if you say, oh no, I can't click that, or maybe oh no, I don't feel like clicking it, or you're just too lazy, you can always click the undo button and it will undo your work, just like that. Very lovely jubbly. So now, the lockers. So these are basically chairs. Basically, you might have seen them in like stadiums if you have, you know, been to like free, you know, like custom stadiums. So yeah, but this is how I do it basically. So how I usually do it, there are many ways to do it. Sometimes people even do this. They make it like curved like this, but I don't really like that, to be fair. I just don't think it suits me. But yeah, this is what it looks like. To be fair, that's actually really nice, but to be fair, that's not who I am. I like to make it a little bit more fancy, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so how I basically do it is I put each locker to the side. Make sure you leave a gap, and then I'm going to tell you the reason why. And make sure you leave a gap here as well, because you can't really put a chair there, because yeah. So make sure you leave a gap for each one. And once you're finished with that, you can go to your blocks menu, and you want to pick this one, exactly this one. You can use maybe other blocks, but yeah, this one's the best because it's the same size. So if we just change this color back to white for like a different primary color, you have a little bit of a mixed color, as you can see. So like if you want your stadium, let's say your club is like yellow or white, it's like yellow and white color is the primary color for your team, your club, then this will be for you, because you know it'll be yellow and white. And look at that looks not too bad, if I say so myself. And yes, of course, there are seizures here, but no one's going to see around here. If you're going to go see over here and just stare at it, you're kind of crazy, to be honest. You're just basically making yourself want to have a seizure. But hey, I'm not complaining. But yeah, so yeah, if you want to do that, like I said, there are many ways to make a locker room, but this is the one that I've been doing for a while. If you've been to all of my content creator stadiums, I usually do this kind of method, and I've stuck with it for a while, and I'm going to stick with it for a while, because yeah, I'm going to be sticking with it. And if you don't like that, then that's your own opinion. So yeah. Now, the next thing that I'm going to talk about is making an office room, because most of the time they have their office room. So you can make it as big as you like, but this is how I exactly do it. Of course, you want some tips. So we're just going to make a room just like this. This is just an example. Of course, it's going to be basically like that. I'll tell you one thing that I do with this though. If I just make a little enclosed space here. So I use these wooden planks because they're kind of like doors, and it gives like a little bit of privacy, and I don't really like the room boards being the doors. Of course, there are people that use room boards for doors, but I don't really like the look of that, because on the outside it looks like an actual door, kind of, but on the inside it just looks like a load of match programs, match boards. So, yeah, so I'd say use wooden planks, but there are different ways to make doors, you know. The way I use the room tables is instead of doing these two, I just do snap to ground grid, and then I just line it as so, and then I turn these. There are many ways to make a little office table, but I just do this, and then there's a little gap to put the chair, and then you can add a little table here. This is where I usually add the content creators cosmetics, and then you can add some other stuff like a TV, a chair, and yeah, absolutely perfect. So yeah, basically that's almost it. Another thing I'll show you is how to make showers. If you want to make showers, I usually make showers sometimes. I don't really specifically do it anymore, but you know, it's pretty cool to have it. So the way to make the shower heads is you go to Arena, scroll all the way down, and you'll see this lighting. So usually these are the floodlights, but they're not going to be the floodlights today. These are going to be our shower heads. So you want to make these, as you can see, they're too tall unless you're Peter Crouch and you're like 10 foot tall, massive, then yeah, go on, you can use this. But if you're a normal 5 foot or 6 foot guy like me, then you obviously want to bring it down a notch. So you want to press this orange thing. So basically, when you press stuff, it gives you options. It gives you an X button, which means you delete it. It gives you a green button with a wrench that gives you the option to move it, and it gives you this orange one with like what is that? It's like option thing. Yeah. I don't know what symbol that is, but it means options basically. So you want to click that, and it takes you to scale factor. So scale factor basically means you can change like the height and the size of it. So that's what we want to do. So you want to delete 1. If you make it 2, 3, 4, 5, then you're basically making the shower head for BFG basically. But you want to do 0.4, I believe. Yeah, 0.4, and there you go. That's basically it. I think we can make it 0.5 maybe. Or was that too tall? That's too tall. So yeah, definitely go for 0.4 because that's regular player's height. So yeah, and then what you want to do is you can put a little gap in between, so that there's like nobody next to you showering like really close to you. That's just weird. And yeah, you can just build up the shower heads. Now there's one more thing that you can add for a little bit of color if you do enjoy that. You can add, where is it, clothes frame. So you want to go to city, you want to scroll down, and it will be underneath the buildings, next to pallets. It'll be clothes frame. So you can add like, I don't know, like some towels for the players. These towels look dirty, so don't use those. And yeah, make sure when you're in the shower don't drop the soap, because I think we all know why. One more thing I'll do is actually yeah, there's two more things I'll do. So I'll explain what the text is. So basically you can put the text anywhere you like. So let's just say here you want to press this, and then you want to go back to the options thing again, and then you have all these things. You can change the color of it, you can change you can basically change whatever text you like. Make sure it's not inappropriate, otherwise VRFS won't like that. And then you can change the size of the text. So we can make it as big as we can. Maybe let's make it 99. Bloody hell, that's big. So make that really, really big, and then we can change the text. So I want to put something here. Give me a moment. Alright, just need to move it. If I can move it. Okay, I can't move it, but it says sub to Van Dyke VRFS on the YouTubes down here. But yeah, and you should do that right now, because I gave you this tutorial, and yeah. Now the final thing I will talk about, the two more things I'll talk about is item from store. So basically you can add items. Let's say you want to build a shop, right? Let's say you want to build a shop. Now if you do want to build a shop, I definitely recommend that you do like an already built stadium, something like the 3v3 box map. But technically I think that you should use the 2v2 seaside map, because that's what I use for my shop, the big virtual shop. So yeah, that's what I use. But basically you can put these things called item from store around. So, I know it looks like a regular classic ball, but put it down, and you can press this, and it gives you so many options. So this is like every single item that's in the VRFS store. They're not anything from the bundles, but everything from the store that you can like buy separately. So like all the 8-bit stuff, mullets, Halloween stuff, DB's fellow stuff, Ghost, Winter Collection, Puma stuff, Tactic headset, gloves, store-bought customs, kit hubs, in skies, the whole lot, and a lot of other kit hubs as well. But yeah, that looks like my hairpiece. But yeah, it's the whole entire 9 yards. I tell you, you name anything from here, it has it in there. So yeah, and that's what I use to like put content creators' fits into their into their stadiums. So yeah, that's what I do. The other thing I do also want to mention is you can also add some custom, you can add some bundles as well. Sorry, I can't speak. You can add some bundles as well. Some of the bundles are gone. Like you could add the Devious Fellow bundle, but that's gone now. You can't, I don't know why you can't do it anymore. There are some shops that are really old and have some like really old bundles that you can buy from. Like they have the Halloween bundle that can be used for stores, but these are the only bundles that you can use now at the moment. So they might bring some of the bundles back, they might make some new bundles for store bought, but these are the credit options. You can buy 300, 100, so you can add these to your shop. The dog, they still have the dog, and they also have the Apple Vision Pro. aka the AV headset. So yeah, that's the only bundles they have for now. I don't think they're gonna add any more anytime soon. That's not what I know, but yeah, that's basically it. So you want to build a shop, these are your go-to, and make sure you add some shelves. And what I use is I just use these. These are supposed to be. Yeah, I use these for my shelves, and I also use some text to say what they are and you know, what the selection is basically. Now the final thing, area thumbnails. So basically you can add your own thumbnail to them. So when you do publish your map publicly, which is another final thing I'm going to talk about, you can add your own thumbnails to them basically. So you can add your thumbnails anywhere. Let's get like a good wide shot of this. If I recommend you, if you want to get like a side shot, remember to remove snap to ground grid, just like how you did with the corners on the stadium, and you can add like a little corner bit right here. Now go into the orange, into the yellow options again, and then you'll have these options. So you can move the camera up and down like this, so you have like a good wide shot, or you can do it so this is kind of like an automatic thing where you can just do it up and down, but this is like a manual thing, so you can do it like by hand if you think it's too sensitive. So I think you can, I thought you can change like the number of it, but this is kind of boring to be fair. If you just want to get like a perfect angle, like perfect, if you want to change a few things, this should go to. But if you just want to do it quickly without any of the fuss, there we go. And then you want to go back, and then that will stay there, and then you'll have to wait like 2 minutes, and then after 2 minutes it will recognize, oh wait, someone's just done this, and then it will publish it onto your thing. That's why I get these really cool shots with the text on them, like Lilypad Avenue and Maddox Lane, and Blue Hill and Callie's Crib, Damo Park and Dean's Park and Theo Stadium. Yeah, I think you get the point. So yeah, that's basically it. One more thing I will mention. I know I've said that a lot. So when you go onto a stadium, for example, Maddox Lane, you'll have all these options. You can edit arena, solo, private practice. You can make your own match in it, which is so cool. But if you don't want to make it public, you're gonna have to wait at least 2 days. I mean, yeah, I think 2 to 3 days. I'm not too sure how long it takes, but usually it does recommendedly take 2 days, because VRFS have to check that there's nothing inappropriate. So they have teams that review your stadium. If they think, yeah, this is really cool, there's no inappropriate stuff, they'll make it public. But if they see, there's something inappropriate here, then your stadium or map will probably never get published. So you're gonna have to change it. Now, one thing I'll mention is after you published it and you press edit arena and you edit something, you're gonna have to wait another 2 days until it gets published again, because that's just how it works. I know it's a pain, but yeah. So if you want to add if you do want to add like Christmas stuff, let's say it's 2026 Christmas and you want to add Christmas stuff to your map and edit it, you have to wait 2 days for it to be published, and then people will be able to see it. But yeah, at the moment, when you do press it, usually it says area sent for review, but I already did that for Maddox Lane, and now it says areas in review, and that's what's happening. That's what it says by the time I'm recording this. If I do not publish this today or tonight, I probably will. But yeah, that's it. That is tips for making a stadium. If it didn't really help you out a lot, I'm really sorry, but yeah, that's basically everything. Oh yeah, the corners. Of course, the corner flags. Corner flags, another thing. If you want to put the corner flags like perfectly, definitely turn off snap to ground grid and snap to air ground, because then you can do it perfectly on the corner like that, and then that's how perfectly it will look. With the scoreboards, you can put the scoreboards anywhere that you like, to be fair. You could probably you could put these scoreboards right here. These are like the ones with the stands, and if you want to make them big, just remember, press the orange thing, scale it. Let's do 5. That's big. That's a big boy right there. But yeah, that's basically everything. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're trying to get I'm trying to get CC badge before 2026 summer. I know it's a big mission, so hopefully you guys can accomplish that and help me get CC badge. I'm on 37,000 channel views, so hopefully when you guys watch this, you subscribe and maybe you can help me get there. So yeah, that's everything, and I hope you all have a brilliant rest of your day. Goodbye.